How we perceive the world profoundly shapes our understanding of reality. This exploration delves into the distinct ways in which spiritual and natural minds experience existence, focusing on the transformative power of the Lord in the mind as the light of life. We will examine how receptivity to this divine illumination reveals the true nature of things, contrasting the genuine perceptions of heavenly beings with the illusory experiences of the natural mind conditioned by space and time. Through this comparison, we aim to understand how a deep connection to the divine life is essential for accessing true reality and transcending the limitations of the physical world. Within the spiritual and celestial realms, the reality of all things is directly proportional to the degree that minds are receptive to the light of life. This divine light illuminates the purpose and creation of all things, enabling heavenly beings to perceive them as they truly are. It is through this illumination that a deeper and more authentic understanding of existence is made possible. When spiritual beings integrate the truths of divine revelation into their minds, their sensory experiences are transformed into genuine and meaningful appearances. Unlike the natural mind, which is limited to superficial observations, a mind formed by divine truths looks beyond mere appearances to perceive the underlying reality they represent. The natural mind, lacking awareness of spiritual realities and not receptive to the light of life, mistakes appearances for intrinsic realities, failing to grasp their deeper significance. For angels, the sensuous objects that appear as if they exist in space, along with the changes that give the illusion of progression through time, are only superficially similar to those perceived by natural minds. This is because spiritual beings experience space as a representation of their affections, an inner state projected outward. Similarly, what appears as time or progression to them is, in fact, changes in their understanding of spiritual truths. The light of life within the spiritual mind prevents these beings from interpreting objects solely on the basis of their superficial appearance. Instead, this divine light enables them to see beneath the surface, accessing a deeper, more significant reality that transcends the limitations of physical perception. Within the spiritual mind, the erroneous ideas of an external space or independent time cannot take root. All traces of the non-real are completely obliterated, as if they had never existed. Spiritual beings cannot think as those within the natural world do without falling from their heavenly state. This is because in this state all thoughts participate in heavenly truth, giving life to the representative world of heaven by being connected in their perceptions and affections with the divine life. This connection to the divine prevents the penetration of false assumptions and ensures their perception is pure and untainted. The distinctness of thought produced in the various heavenly realms is so complete that these thoughts share nothing in common with each other or with the natural world, except for the basic sensuous images upon which they are all based. This distinctiveness demonstrates the profound difference in perception between the natural and spiritual minds, highlighting the unique and elevated nature of spiritual cognition. It underscores the variety and richness of spiritual reality as each realm perceives and expresses truth in its own way. Ultimately, the reality experienced by spiritual and celestial minds is a direct consequence of their receptivity to the Lord as the light of life. This divine illumination unveils the true nature and purpose of all things, transforming superficial appearances into authentic realities. Unlike the natural mind, which is often susceptible to false perceptions, the spiritual mind transcends the illusions of space and time, embracing a profound connection with the divine life. This connection cultivates distinct and elevated thoughts, ensuring that the spiritual world remains a domain of genuine reality, far removed from the fallacies that shape the perceptions of the natural world. This highlights the transformative power of divine light in shaping perception and understanding, creating a vast gulf between earthly and heavenly experiences.